Sarah Dowling.
Mr Speaker, I rise in support of the Remuneration Authority Amendment Bill 2015 for its first reading, but before I do begin, like others, I want to extend my support to the people of Vanuatu, my thoughts and prayers with them as they move through the death that they've experienced and the destruction, so my best to those people. I pick up on the point of the member opposite who said that talking about members' remuneration has always been a touchy subject. And in fact, an interesting fact, our predecessors actually fixed their own salaries until 1950. I don't quite remember that, but I was actually born in 1974 when the Higher Salaries Commission took over the role, and I'm sure that was to much relief of many members that it was taken out of their hands, but it certainly did not remove the fact that the public dislike MPs' salary determinations. Just before I do talk more about this bill, I do want to pick up on two things that were said from previous speakers. My understanding is that there was quite a bit of dialogue with the Remuneration Authority to use some of its implied discretion under the Act to, if they were going to set an increase, to make it appropriate. I mean, this is a government that is talking about having people live within their means. We're asking the public service to do more on less. We're asking for better results. And it's been said that and supported that a 1 to 2% increase is probably the appropriate place for it. So the Remuneration Authority has decided not to do that, and the 3.56% increase is seen on this side of the House as neither necessary nor justified. And so that is the reason why we have now taken these steps to change the Act to bring this increase back into line. The other thing is too that I'm not too old or too young to remember some shenanigans in 2002 and 2005 with respect to MPs' salaries and the determinations there. So to suggest that we're doing things rushed now, what we're doing is we're saying that this 3.56% increase is inappropriate. We've had dialogue with the Remuneration Authority. They have chosen not to take that advice, and so we are going to do something about it. And I am in support of that bill. So this bill adds to the Parent Act and will make it clarify the Act to make it fair, determinations fair to the recipient, but also to the taxpayer. And that will obviously, these changes will obviously bring that to the fore. So, as I said before, this decision wasn't taken lightly, but we want to peg the determinations to the average annual percentage change in the public sector pay, as measured by Statistics New Zealand, and that means that our pay increase will be in line with the average public sector salary movements. And that's only fair, because we are public servants. We are bracketed with the people that are nurses, that are teachers, that are police. They are doing a fantastic job. As I said before, this government is asking our public service to deliver more on less. They are doing that. Their work is valued, but we need to be walking the talk, and we need to be seen bracketed with them and the work that they do. And I certainly don't question anybody's motives for being here. We're all here to do a job. We're all here to do the best that we can for our constituents. We may have different ideas about how we do that. But I think that the motives are pure, and just as our nurses go onto the front line, or our police go onto the front line and work hard. So it's appropriate that we're in line with that 1 to 2% increase, if at all. And I look forward to seeing and shepherding this bill through the House, and I'm in support of it. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.